Alright, hello and welcome back everybody. This is Mr. New Vegas here, and playing some Minecraft. So, hello everybody, and welcome back. So, I've done quite a bit. I play quite a bit, since this is majority taking up a lot of, like, of the free time I kind of have, because I'm having to, obviously I got schoolwork and whatnot. So, and I need to, obviously Minecraft, and this is supposed to be an expert pack, it's taking me a little bit. So, let's go ahead. Now, I haven't really been focusing on the bees that much, really anything with the animals or really anything. Now, you'll see that this bridge that was here once before, pretty sure I did not do that in the last one, and I'll get to this in a second as well. I went ahead and I built a new bridge. Now, trust me, it's been pretty nice. To have a new bridge like this, getting me over to the other side, it's magnificent. I'll say that for sure. Now you also see these cherry trees. Now these cherry trees, they're very important and useful. Now I noticed earlier that some of these trees are not in the exact spot, so if you see that, I need to change it. So, these are cherry trees. Now, I did not cultivate these. You can cultivate these through bees. And for some odd reason, well, not odd reason, I was able to find a couple saplings because I played in another mod pack, and I remember these cherry trees in the mod pack, and I noticed that, oh hey, I can use them to create mulch. I think that's what I get. Let's see, which cherries is it? Wild cherries. And if I put it in a squeezer, I get mulch. So basically, right here, they're unripe. The more the ones you want are, so these are, obviously when things are green, depending on it, it means that, they're just barely fruiting or not fruiting at all. Then they turn to, I think it's like that, yellowy green to yellow, and then eventually, the orange, and then to a full-blown red. So I've been getting cherries and I've been making mulch. Now you're probably asking, well, why do you need mulch for? Well, mainly because of bog earth. I make bog earth with sand, dirt, and the mulch. And I need to make it in a carpenter with some water, and it gives me 8 bog earth. Now, why do I need bog earth? Is because I have been having power problems for quite a while. And we'll get into that in a second. Now you notice all the dark dirt looking stuff, that's bog earth. So now that's ready. From bog earth, well, you need to put in water, so that you don't need to put it exactly in the water. I just did it in the water because I might as well do it because it saves me some time. So I went ahead and did that because my shovel digs really quickly, and when it's above ground and when I'm not underwater, I dig pretty fast and I make giant holes. My shovel is pretty decent. So, as you saw, now the problem with power. Before I didn't have a problem with power. Now I have a problem with power. I'll show you right here. I have the Tier 1 Void Miner. Now the Void Miner is taking up a buttload of my power. But speaking about the Void Miner, it's what it's called. It's a void miner. It basically drills into the earth, and it drills into the void and gets me ores. Now what do I mean by that? This is pretty much the ores I get. This is tier 1, so I'm getting coal ore, iron ore, aluminum ore, copper ore, tin ore, and apatite ore. I don't know, there might be some other ones that are a little bit more rare that I haven't gotten yet, and this is what it does. Just shoots this beam of light. Now right now, it goes all the way down, and like it says, it's a void miner. So you need to be in the void. And that's what it is at the moment. It's in the void. It's not, I didn't have to, break into the void or anything. But it's going into bedrock, which, it's going into the void. So that's basically what it's doing there. So it's getting me ore. But the problem is, it takes up a lot of power. I think it's around 660 RF per tick or so. And that's a lot of power. For me it is, at least, because I don't really have a lot of big power stuff going on. So I guess we'll go on to the main places I'm getting power. Is right here. I'm getting about 100 flux per tick, which I don't really know if that's like 100 power per tick. I basically set up all of these water wheels. They're 3 water wheels connected, so they're, you know, the big ones. And then I set it so then the water is just flowing down, which, you know, you have to do for water wheels. And that's basically what I've been doing. I've set up a couple. Now I have in total 5 of them. You're probably thinking, well, that's a lot, and you could probably save space by doing some other stuff. And yes, I know I could. But right now I'm kind of low on resources. I kind of regret making this full diamond armor because of just because of how much diamonds I used to make it. So I have all these power going around. I have not really messed with that much with immersive engineering before and the wiring, so it's pretty interesting. But I know that the capacitors, which kind of help, you know, taking the power and whatnot, unfortunately they've been disabled. So since this is an expert pack, certain items and things that I guess the mod maker thinks they're too OP or such have been nerfed or have been outright disabled. And then I made this special, I think I talked about this, you know, it's just my nether portal, it's, you know, so it's just normal. Now obviously my step up to go to the crusher, I think I talked about that before. I put the alloy smelter, or alloy kiln down there. Now onto the big stuff. Now you see more chests. I have too much crap. So, I don't know if I talked about this. This is a kitchen. I made a kitchen up here. Right here, this is pretty much just my chicken farm at the moment. And yeah, there's quite a bit of chickens. I made an item barrel. Oh, and before we get to the rest of this, I guess I'll do this throughout the episode. Yeah, I still got quite a bit of loot crates. I don't remember how much I was going to do each time. I don't know if it was 5 or not. We'll just open up one right now. Hey, kind of useless, but hey. So, I basically moved all my machines. These are, you probably have not noticed some of these machines, and I know I'll get to this in a second as well. A lot of these are kind of like machines. So I got 2 culinary generators with just mainly eggs, because that's what I'm using the egg farm for. I got a recycler, which basically just recycles items into kind of like loot chests, but kind of not. Energizer I made before. These are the cold gens. Centrifuge, squeezer, 2 carpenters, a compressor to basically compress metal into, electric furnace, 2 electric furnaces, industrial recycler, which actually I'm going to get into that in a second because we're going to make something soon. And I've basically made tons of these blaze hoppers. As you would see around, I've been using blaze hoppers like crazy. Rolling machine I made, I think last time. Thermic fabricator, that was there before. Grinder, I think that was there before. And atomic reconstructor, that's been there before. Pretty much I just set up this to basically be automatic. Now going back to the kitchen, just normal stuff. It's just, you know, fruits, and I separate by, you know, you don't want meat and vegetables to be the same and whatnot. I finally got a cow in a jar. That took me forever. So yeah. Going to the next one, I guess. That's not too bad. I could always use more food. Built a little bit more of the smelter. Obviously, last time I finished the roof, so it's very nice. Now, with the power going around, now this is... Oh my. That would hurt me every single time if I did not have feather falling on my boots. Now, eventually, this is just a project. Later on, I'll get into it, but I'm not going to get into it now, because I just have not gotten anything done down there. So, I've been getting quite a bit done with quest-wise. So, I'm trying to think, what have I done and what have I not done? So, the grinder, I made that. So, grind use RF to grind ores in a dust, you know, which is basically doubling the ore, since I can't do that in the smeltery. Just a medium power cell, which is, this is what it is back here. If you saw me look at this. This is just a panel I made. Let me get to it. Information screen. It tells you like how much power is going in, how much is going out, and whatnot. And then here's the medium power cell. It's basically just a thick version of it, you know, a better version. I finally started using my lunch pail because I didn't know how to use it before, and now I do. So it's pretty good. I basically just put tons of food into it, and I just got to make sure to go back and forth, you know, filling it up and whatnot. So back to that. So I did that. Then that's the information screen. I don't know if how to freaking say that. So it's just a void resource, void miner resource controller, whatever. Which is kind of weird because I have it, but I never actually used it. I don't even know where it is. Here it is, but it's not part of it, and it works. Just I don't know why I need to make that and whatnot. So then here's the real one. The tier 2 is going to definitely be expensive for me because I need tons more iron, tons more redstone, and I just don't have that. I just don't. So, and then I got information that unfortunately in Factorio, some of these things are useless. Like I think the diesel generator, I think is useless pretty much because it takes more power to make the diesel and to run it than it actually does when you make it and it uses it. Something like that. But I think like biofuel is pretty good. So I'm still going to do these, but these I'm just going to put away for just a second so I can focus on the other stuff. So I know that this is going to be pretty good. Item translocator. That'll move items pretty fast. I'm not going to get through all of these. I've just been doing little stuff. You know, electric furnace, extractor. Now I just made this actually, and I didn't know really what it did. But this one, right? Yeah. But I'm pretty happy I do actually know because I've been picking these things up in the nether, right? And I was wondering like, what is it going to be used for? Well, I found out if you use it in this machine, you get zinc dust and sulfur. Now sulfur, I don't know about the future. But zinc? I was wondering where I was going to get zinc from. And that's going to come in right now. Now, if anyone remember, like the second episode I think it was, I want to make like hammers and whatnot, but I couldn't because I needed a tool forge. And the only way that I can make one, well, as you can see, I don't know, even if I type in forge, since this is an expert pack, as I will say again, let's see, at Tinkers, you're gonna see all these tables, but the problem is, well, I guess maybe the mod creator actually got rid of it. Well, the guy who did this mod pack probably did it. So normally you see all these different types of crafting tables. Normally you would see tons of tool forges as well. You know, because you could use different types of metals and whatnot. So I need a rolling machine. I just do this and that. Steel plates on top. And slowly but surely, it's going to make me a tool forge. Which, to be honest, is going to be amazing. Now, I am sorry, too. I don't know why the sound keeps cutting out. Maybe you can hear the Minecraft sound? Can you hear all the villagers and me just... I can't hear it. And I'm pretty sure it doesn't show up on the audio either. So I'm not too sure why. 16 aluminum brass. Really nice. And like I was saying before, since this is a expert mod pack, it means that some of these items are going to be a little bit harder to make and a little bit more difficult than if you were playing on a normal pack. So let's see something. And some alloys and whatnot will have their variables changed. So it hasn't been changed for the hammer. So I need 2 of the tough plates. I need the hammerhead and I need the rod. So let's see, I can make the cleaver now. What is it that I can make that I couldn't make before though? So I could have just made the sword before. Okay, yeah, there's definitely different ones. Okay. What's this one? Okay. So there's some extra things I can make. The crossbow would be really nice if I can use some of my old designs and maybe make something good, but because this is an expert pack, I say again, it's probably going to be changed. So, going back over here, I will get to that in 1 second, is I went ahead and I set up this thing that I found on, I think it was a Reddit thread, tree fluid extractor. Now, I need this to make, what's it called? Latex. Now, I just put the rubber wood log in front of the tree fluid extractor, but I had to do it one by one by one. You know, it destroyed. I couldn't put one here and then here and then here and then it would go all the way out. It wouldn't do that. So I actually have to physically have it here. So what I did is I made a dispenser, and have the redstone signal. So this is just a normal block. Redstone signal next to it, and then made a scanner. Now scanner, and I will show you the other one too. So scanner is just pretty much this one. It just needs spider eye, redstone dust, and a dropper, which is just 7 cobblestone and a redstone. And pretty much, as you can see, it's the red dot for it. So the top of the red dot is pointed this way. And pretty much this just sends a redstone signal to the dispenser. And the dispenser, it may just be like before. If I could spell. Why can't I spell? Oh yeah. Dispenser. My English, it's leaving me. Just a normal 7 cobblestone, a bow, and a 1 redstone. Or, if you already made a dropper, you can make it into a dispenser. So, it's just basically a reverse of a bow. So that basically does it. So every time when this is gone, this pops out a new one. And I don't have a lot. And right now the dispenser, or the tree fluid extractor is filled because the tank is filled. Now, I didn't know this before. I feel pretty dumb for not knowing it. Yeah, you can just place tanks right next to each other. So this is my creosote tank. And like I said before, creosote has been the bane of my life because I just can't use enough creosote to fill up a tank. Or to get rid of it. To empty my tank. And then I found out, oh, you just put tanks upon tanks on each other. I'm like, alright. So I made a buttload of advanced tanks. I did that with the latex, so that's, let me see this. So this is about 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 4 high here. So the latex is like 3 high. Water's 2 high. Lava's 1 high. So I still need to get these filled up. Now all this stuff, I'm gonna move downstairs. I realize this is a warehouse. Now the kitchen's probably gonna stay, and I'm probably gonna make the staircase going down into that place. So as you can see down there, that's basically gonna be like the point of the bottom of it. I'm not gonna make this entire huge chunk of nothing but just open air. No, I'm gonna have different. It's like, you know, an onion. It's got some layers, man. So I'm gonna have it with layers. So that's pretty much it for that. I'm gonna be moving that around, moving this all down. So most likely by next episode I'm gonna have it done. It's just taking me a while because I didn't have a hammer before. Now that I just did it, I'm gonna make a pretty good hammer. And I'll probably make a cut right now, and then we could talk about the hammer I'm gonna make. But before then, I just want to show you one more thing. To be honest, I'm very disappointed about this. Very disappointed. So, my snow biome. Yeah. If you remember from last episode, I talked about last episode. I talked about me digging out an entire chunk. Now, I know I went further than a chunk. And this is, if you ever want to know what a chunk in Minecraft is, this entire, where the snow's at, that's a chunk. That's one chunk in Minecraft. So, when you have, you have 16 render chunks or 20 or unlimited. This is an entire chunk that you're loading. Yeah. All this from right where I am to when you dig all the way down to bedrock, it's snow. It's snow. No joke, it's snow. Jon Snow. So my shovel is very high up because what I've been doing is I've been let's see if I can find him. Snowmen. Now snowmen unfortunately die when you're in the red desert. They die instantly. Well, not instantly, but they start taking health damage and then they die, but they only have like 2 health or so. So they pretty much die instantly. So down here, before I flooded this place, I had a little place because it says it's a river down here. Now since it counts as a river, my snow golem didn't die instantly, which I was pretty happy for. So since he didn't die instantly, I basically got tons and tons and tons and tons and tons and tons of snow. Hence why I have a lot of, if you're wondering why I have so many chests in right here, right there, I emptied out all of my backpacks. every single one of them, and filled it with snow. Came inside, crafted. That's hence also why I made the crafting table on the stick. It's quite helpful. So if you want to know how to make that, it's just a sign in a crafting table. Pretty easy. So yeah, that's what ended up happening there. And yeah, honestly, I dug all that snow. I'm not proud of how long it took me. I'm not proud that I took all that time just getting snowballs. That is going to be a large chunk of my time I am never going to get back. Ever. Hey, but look at the good part. If you were wondering if that could happen, that you could change just one entire chunk of sand and maybe make it into a snow biome, well, you can't. Unless my testing's wrong, but I'm pretty sure it was a chunk. I can remember what button it is. Here it is. The chunk. So I'm pretty sure each corner, unless it's supposed to be on these corners too, which I don't know, I didn't test that. And then you can't really see it. You see that yellow line? It's pretty hard to see. Let's see if I could get this going. So you see this yellow line, just barely. Yeah. That yellow line is basically, I think, the middle, if I'm right. The middle of the chunk. Yeah. So, it took me a long time. At least my pickaxe is almost past the depth. So, he did it. He made the mandolin iron armor, which hammer, I mean, and I don't know. I don't even know what would be a great name, since you can name it here instead of using, you know, the anvil with XP. I don't know. Merge. Whatever. I don't know. So, pretty much what the anvil, or pretty much what the hammer does, is it allows, well, I guess maybe I'll give you guys a little sneak peek of what I'm doing. So, it pretty much does this. Now, a normal pick will do a, you know, just dig. If anyone's ever played basic Minecraft, you know, vanilla, it just does a just does the 1 by 1, right? With a hammer, you see that the overlay, it kind of outlines the 3 blocks, and it basically destroys a 3 by 3 block radius. That's pretty much all it does. So if anyone want to know what a hammer does and why people normally early game, if I wasn't playing a normal, or if I was playing a normal mod pack, this is what I would go for every time. Whenever I'd be able to, this is pretty much the one item, the one tool I go for, because it is, fundamentally, it is the best. Now, I know it takes a little bit to mine it, but you are mining a 3 by 3. Now, the only problem with this is I have made pickaxes in the past that are, let's just say, really, really good at their job. And one of the problems is in this mod pack and in other mod packs that I've seen. I think pretty much every Minecraft mod pack, or, I mean, if you could do it in basic Minecraft, I mean, you're basically cheating, but I think it can still be done. You can mine too fast. You know, too fast, too furious type of thing. Now, it would be very hard just to show you here. I can do it quite quickly with my shovel. But you can mine too fast, and the block will not, it'll basically say that it's still there, so you'll be kind of lagging in the spot. And if you try to place a block, the block normally will shoot back in your inventory and it'll convert into whatever it was. So if I destroy the sand real quick and I get stuck, and I place, let's say, a diamond block, I'll get the diamond, hopefully I'd get the diamond block back. Sometimes you won't, sometimes you will, and you potentially lose a block. So yeah, that's what happens if you build too fast. Now I was going to show you this. You probably saw it earlier with the bog earth. Now, this is basically fish traps. This is all it is. It's a blaze hopper on top of a water trap, which is then underneath another blaze hopper into a chest. Now, that one did not work. That one did not work. This one has worked. So, remember I talked about it quite a few episodes back. It's, well, not quite a few. A couple. So, pretty much what these are is I am getting fish. I need fish. Now you're probably asking, why do you need so much fish? So, the reason why I want to get as much fish as I can, other than just getting food nonstop, is I'm going to use it for, well, the best thing I could use it for, and that's to make energy. So, oh my goodness. I know, I still need to fix up this part, but I don't want zombies getting in or anything. So, like I said, I have these culinary generators, right? And pretty much the best part I found with making food, at least easy enough food that it doesn't take a whole lot, is using french fries and fish. Now what do I mean by that? So if I go to french fries, I can make a french fry, or french fries, and it's basically inside of a paper cone. But I can make it better. So as you can see, it can generate 48,000 RF. So basically 72 RF per tick. But I also know I can make, let's see, if I can spell, I can make fish and chips, which is just 2 french fries, any cooked fish, and a paper cone. Now why would I need that? It's because I can cook it for 68,400 RF. So over a span of 38 minutes and 85 seconds, or however that is, and I get 88 RF per tick. Now I plan on making a couple more. Now I know that I'm basically making this very dumb and stupid, that I can make it so much easier. That was another chest. Here's another one, by the way, and one last one. Yeah, not amazing loot crates. But right now, ooh, power is actually going to be too much. Not too much, but it's gonna about to end. Did I grab it? I did not grab it. I'm done. Oh, also, if people do see, yes, I did make the, now this is a golden bag of holding. Now, normally, in a normal mod pack, a golden bag of holding is one of the best things in the game for holding wise. Now what do I mean by that? So I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you side by side. So everyone knows how to make the backpacks, right? I've shown it in the past. Pretty sure I've shown it. It's just hardened leather, which is leather and pressed wax, which all you need for that is you need the bees, Pam's Harvest Craft bees, and then once you put them in their, you know, their bee dens or whatever, they produce 3, each bee creates a byproduct. Each byproduct, so in the apiary, one queen creates these 3 byproducts. It is one of the 3. There is the honeycomb, wax comb, and bee grub. What you do is you put the wax comb, that's the one without honey, in the presser, and it will give you, in each slot, so there's 2 slots underneath it, this does not require power, and it will give you pressed wax. So you'll get 2 pressed wax for each honeycomb, and then if you put, or in wax comb, and if you put honeycomb, you get 2 honey. And pretty much you just press them and you use it. So that's how you get the wax. Then what you do is you mix 4 wool and a chest in the middle, and you make a basic backpack. You want to upgrade it to the next level, because, you know, it's not even 1 chest, I don't think. I think that now, once you get the iron, it's about the same size as a normal chest. So it's 7 iron, the basic backpack, and another chest, and that makes the iron backpack. Then you make the gold backpack, same one, but you just need another 7 gold, and then eventually the last one you need 6 diamonds and an extra 2 chests. Now, here's the problem. I made it thinking it was gonna be good, right? So I did this. Look at this. Look at this diamond this diamond backpack. 3, 6, 9, 10 slots up top, or 10 cells. 3, 6, 3, 6, 7. So it's basically fundamentally a 7 by 10, or a 10 by 7. Well, 7 by 10, right? Golden bag of holding. I know it says main bag, but I renamed it. 3, 6, 9. 3, 6. So fundamentally, I'm losing. I'm losing an entire 2 cells of lines, which I don't remember how much that'd be. If it's like 10, if it's 9, I'm losing 10, no, 7. I'm basically losing slots, is what I'm saying. And losing those slots is not fun because, if you see, let's go to the diamond one, you actually need to upgrade a diamond backpack, 2 emeralds, 2 ender pearls, and 4 of the empowered diamantine whatever crystals, which is basically just diamonds. So you're using more diamonds. And yeah, that's not fun. I basically lost slots and wasted items on a bag that's worse, especially since this thing can get upgrades. The bag, or the bag of holding, normally in other mod packs it's called the golden bag of holding. Yeah, I can't upgrade it. I can't do nothing with it. Before I could put like enchantments on it, but I don't think I could put any enchantments on it at the moment. You know, holding or nothing. So it kind of sucks. So I don't know. This mod pack, you should definitely, if you play, you know, Minecraft beforehand and you want to play this pack, definitely look into it, because I obviously did not look far enough into it. So that's what kind of sucks. I just assumed the things I used to do, but apparently they're cheaty to the mod maker's eyes, or not balanced. I don't know. So a little salty. So down here, like I was showing before. Now I did notice something. I play basic Minecraft here and there, right? I don't play it a whole lot, but I used to play it quite a bit. So I have basically made, with nether bricks and whatnot and the chisel, I've made these different blocks with obsidian. I just thought the obsidian looks good with it, and I basically have made this entire structure. And I didn't know this, so if you remember in the past, I got drops of evil, and you get this from wither skeletons. These drops of evil, rare drop from wither skeletons. Yeah, in other mod packs, you can put these on dirt, and they make cursed earth. Or you have to do a whole ritual for cursed earth. On this, if you right-click a spawner, any spawner, mainly I've done it with the blaze spawners, because apparently, well, with the hoppers, I need the blaze hoppers, I need tons of blaze rods. So I went ahead and made this. Now, I decided, you know what, I'm going to go old school with it. Now, I'm not going to go in there because it's kind of dangerous, and I don't want to mess up all the redstone. So slowly, other mobs, mainly the blaze though, they fall through. Once in a while, zombies and whatnot fall through. But blazes, since there's a blaze spawner, it's up there, and it uses redstone, redstone receivers and whatnot, and sticky pistons. And pretty much what it is they land on a pressure plate, which then pushes them to another set of pressure plates, which the sticky pistons push a stone towards them to eventually hit them there. And yeah, and then eventually they fall into this hole, and then I basically hit them. Now, I unfortunately did have trouble with it before because, well, let's say a couple creepers spawned, and the blaze, I didn't set it up right, so the blaze saw me and they shot fire at me, and it was not fun because the blaze, or the fire, stuck to a block, and then a creeper blew up because it got hurt. So not good. Now, I'm going to make this better. I'm also going to make probably a mob drop as well. Now, I know in mod packs, I've done this definitely in the past. I looked up one of the first things. Fans. Oh my goodness, fans. You know, they're not that expensive. So, I decided, because I've been wasting a lot of materials, I'm just going to go try it in another world. So, I obviously made a new world in the same pack. Tried it. Yeah, fan doesn't work. I put redstone, I put a lever. It's literally, at least from what I've seen, unless I didn't try enough, it's literally just a fan. Like, it's just an ornate fan. So I don't know. So, not fun. And then I have these water puddles that drop down here. Sometimes I get things, sometimes I don't. So, yeah, that's pretty much what I've been doing. So, what have we gotten done today? Got a hammer. Showed you a good amount of the base. Changed up a lot of different stuff. Now, none of it's going to stay the same. Obviously, tons of my chickens and my pigs got out. I still don't even know how that happened. So, yeah. But, one last thing is obviously this happened, I think, last episode and maybe the episode before that. These guys. So, you know, Zoe, Paul, Ben, Chris, all those. So, I got a message today to me. Visit New Vegas. I would like to thank you for your kindness letting us stay at your home and rest. I thank you for the trade and kindness you have shown from all of us and to all of us and myself. Thank you very much. Sincerely, Aiden. So, I pretty much got this, you know, message from the main guy who's with this caravan type of thing. And apparently they're going to be leaving soon, you know. You know, they've been here for a while. Their crops have slowly been dying. They've been gathering up food. I made some trade with them. So it's been pretty nice. They've expressed clearly that it's kind of interesting of how much machinery and whatnot I've been doing, especially so far out. So they said they're going to be leaving soon, pretty much. I'm not going to lie. I mean, I got a pretty good amount of trades off of them. I pretty much, you know, kind of in a way got their infinity up and just like traded a buttload of stuff. And I'm going to make sure before they leave, I'm still going to, you know, get rid of some of their stuff, or not get rid of, but go through and trade some of the last things I want. But I kind of want to just be a little Snoopy Stew. I went through this the other day. Look at all this stuff they have, dude. They even got like a freaking revolver with some rounds. It's crazy. Some of this stuff I don't even think I can make yet. Some of it. Ooh, wow. Jericho's. Oh, Jesus. Dang, dude. Oh, God, and a lighter and a dragon head. I wonder how they got that. Dead. I just thought, you know, maybe when they're not looking, maybe I should have made some armor, some nice ninja armor, just sneak around. Pretty good amount of stuff they got. Freaking diamond chestplate, dang. Bottles of enchantment, tons of emeralds and gold, Jesus. Well, that's pretty much the trading I've been making with them. I gave them a lot of food. They didn't really give me much in return, but the trades have been pretty good. So yeah, it's been pretty nice. So I don't know. Soon they're gonna be gone. It's gonna kind of suck, but oh well. And, you know, they've been pretty nice. Pretty good trading, pretty good folks. They didn't say where they're going to be going next, so I didn't really press on about that. Probably quite far, but hopefully maybe in the future we might see them again. I mean, if anything, I've been hearing a little bit of tales of a, you know, little seaport popping up here and there. So I don't know, I might go check something out along the coast. See if the rumors were true from these guys. I don't know, it's old rumors that they said though, so I might check it out. Maybe not, maybe yes. Alright, well, pretty much how that goes is, I guess to make sure that no one else gets that. Yeah. So yeah, it's been pretty nice. I got a lot of stuff done since they've been here. They're pretty nice villagers. I don't know, some of them express some concerns that, you know, they don't really want to go back out on the road because of how close they kind of succumbed to starvation before they got here. And they've been helping them, traded a few seeds with them. You know, they opened up a lot so I could get some emeralds, so it's been nice. So, some of them may stay. I haven't decided on that. They haven't decided on it. So I guess we'll see. So, pretty much to end off the episode. Let's see. What can I make with some milk? Some cocoa nut milk. Ah, yes. Sweet, sweet cocoa nut milk. Which I instantly ate it. Oh yeah, and also if you want to know the gluttony charm, which lets me eat things a lot faster, that doesn't work on the lunchbox. So, if you want to use it with the lunchbox, it doesn't work. So, anyways, hope you guys had a good day. Hope you guys enjoyed the content I put out. And hopefully everything's been fine with y'all. So, I guess I'll see you guys next time. I'll try to... I know it was a little bit more jumbled this time, but I didn't honestly remember everything that I did since last time, because I'm on here almost every other day, if not every day, trying to grind up to get stuff done. Trust me, if you guys think it's just literally me spending like maybe an hour every other day, it's not. Anyone who's ever played this mod pack, or if you start playing it, yeah, you'll figure out I put a lot of work and time into this. So hopefully you guys enjoyed, and have a good day. Goodbye.